Alright, welcome back to Echoes from the Temple, where we bridge the spiritual with the magical. Let's get into it. Okay, so in this video I want to give some advice for those people starting out in the practice of magic. And the first piece of advice is to read. Any book that you can get your hand on, websites, blogs, read it all. And I think this will be agreed upon by most practitioners. However, just because you read it doesn't mean it's true. So when you do read something, cross-reference it. Check the validity of it. What you will find is that a lot of the material that's out there holds no weight. And you can always get on a social media platform in certain groups and ask for book recommendations. All right, recommendation number 2. Having all the knowledge in the world doesn't mean anything if you're not putting it to use. So with that said, begin a practice, a daily practice. Once you have a daily practice in place, set up a weekly practice. Specific rituals or practices for the week, the month, the year, because if you never put it into practice, you don't actually know. And everything remains just a theory. Also, if you never put it into practice, you become just addicted to the information. All right, recommendation number 3. This recommendation kind of goes in hand with number 2. Align yourselves with the solar cycle. This will allow you and better assist you in creating your daily practices and habits. But also recognize that ancient traditions understood the importance of solar energies, because without the sun's cycle, nothing on Earth would exist. And this is the starting point of us connecting to the cycles within nature. I have a blog post in reference to solar adorations, which I'll link in the description below. And this brings me to recommendation number 4, which is a continuation of number 2 as well. Just as you align yourself with the solar cycle, you should align yourself with the lunar cycle. This means observe the lunar phases and the performance of lunar rites. Primarily the new moon, the full moon, and the dark moon. I'll also include in the description below links to my own personal lunar practices. And now for recommendation number 5. Align yourselves to the seasons. This means observe the seasonal celebrations, whether it be in a more New Age context with the Wheel of the Year, or in a more religious context with festival celebrations. So recognize that recommendation 3, 4, and 5 are to align yourselves with the cycles and seasons of nature. Now, recommendation number 6. Learn to quiet your mind. This means meditation. You will find it very difficult to practice any type of magic if your monkey brain is jumping and screaming in the background. Jason Newcomb has a meditation course that I will link in the description below. It's not expensive, and I highly recommend it. And now recommendation number 7, learn correspondences. This includes stones, plants, animals, minerals, everything within the physical world resonates with an energy of a higher plane, as we see in the Hermetic maxim, as above, so below. All right, recommendation number 8. Recognize the effects of the 4 elements within the physical world and on a mental level. This is a highly important step and will correspond to the next recommendation. There is plenty of material out there on this topic. However, if you go to echoesfrometernity.com and sign up for a free membership, I have put together a course on the 4 elements to assist in building that foundation. Now recommendation number 9. Learn to depolarize yourself. This will become much easier once you have that foundation and understanding of the 4 elements. But just like the virtue of sophrosine, you need to be able to bring yourself into balance. And recommendation number 10. Keep records. Records of spell work, rituals, celebrations, any type of meditations. Keep records. This will give you the ability to go back and look at your results, because you won't remember. Recommendation 11. Do not neglect the physical body. As much as your focus will be on the magical or spiritual realms, you must also keep a foot planted in the physical world. As you aim to grow your magical self, you must also grow your physical self. So take up some type of exercise, whether it be yoga, some cardio exercise, whatever it may be. You don't need to become a bodybuilder, but you need to incorporate diet and exercise into your daily life. Recommendation 12. Be careful of who you associate with and who you surround yourself with. This is because if you are attempting or trying to balance yourself and you surround yourself with people who are constantly negative, you will find it very difficult to achieve any type of balance. And surrounding yourself with negative people will drain you. And this brings us to recommendation 13. Just as you want to be careful of who you surround yourself with, you need to take care of what you put into your mind. This includes movies, music, or any type of media. And this goes hand in hand with the previous recommendation. Think of it in this manner. If all you eat is candy or junk food, your body becomes unhealthy. If all you put into your mind is negativity, then your mind becomes unhealthy. Again, we come back to the Hermetic maxim, as above, so below. And as within, so without. Okay, so I'm going to end this video with one more recommendation. Cleanse. Cleanse on a regular basis. Just as you clean physically, you should also clean spiritually. And this is because throughout our daily lives, we come in contact with different energies, just as we accumulate filth on our body. Not all of these energies are pleasant or good, and we don't want to carry them around. So I think this is a good stopping point. If you have any recommendations of your own you'd like to add, please comment below. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and consider sharing this video to help the channel grow. If you look in the description, you'll find a link to the Discord server, as well as Facebook group and Android app. May the God's light shine upon you. See you in the next video.